Oh, I'm also here with the haircut that I got yesterday. I never did show that to you guys. Never did show that to you guys. One take snaps. Anyway, now of course it's time to walk. Interesting little thing I'm starting to develop. For some reason, I'm just snapping while Mom's right here. Yeah, sure. Organic snapping, even a request to lock a door is on it. But yeah, for some reason, temperatures are feeling colder to me. And I'm not sure why. I need to keep an eye on it, though, just to make sure. And that was an ominous crow noise. So we did one lap yet less than we usually do, because all of us were feeling a bit today. It's important to get a walk in and everything, but at the same time you need to know your limits and not go past them. Otherwise problems occur. And in this case, when you feel a bit woozy, don't freaking push yourself. It's not going to end well. At least you exercised. And I'm happy because I just checked the knob for my water heater, and I forgot to turn it off last night. Yes! Oh, why is that prevalent? Because I forgot to turn it on before I left for the walk, so woohoo! For me forgetting.
Agreed. And real transformation in this house.
Agreed. So there were a lot of decisions to make, and here in the living room, the biggest was probably what to do with the wood paneling. And Emily...
Oh, one tiny minor thing I didn't show you guys earlier. Yeah, I think you can see that on that one knuckle. That's a paper cut. It was one of those paper cuts that happened where you do it and you go, like, maybe I missed. No, I didn't. Because sometimes you can feel paper go across your skin like that, and it feels like it threatened to make a paper cut, but it didn't. And yeah, this was one of those cases. Thankfully, it's not been too invasive because it's a tiny one, but still, it was one of those funny little moments I had today. And I'm really crossing my fingers that I sleep well tonight, because I did not sleep well last night. Made it really feel like a Monday. I've started having my mice war again, because it's that time of the year where they start just wrecking things around. I mean, I found, this morning, I found my Kleenex box with my Kleenexes just tattered. Which reminded me why I had stopped using Kleenexes and just grabbed tissue paper from the bathroom, because at least they can't get to it there. Anyway, there was a segment on Ask This Old House about dealing with mice, so I got some game plans. And the one person on here that might see this that gets finicky about that sort of thing, they'll be happy to know it's a non-lethal plan. I just have to acquire it. And saying acquiring immediately makes it sound like it's something illegal when it's not. Oh well. Anyway. The whole point of the whole bringing up the mouse war in the first place was, well, for some reason, whenever this thing really kicks into high gear and I start having to fight them, I have a very specific dream that occurs. See, I'm in an RV, so if they're skittering around, you can hear them. You hear them loud. It's not subtle. It really isn't. And that specific noise, I guess, has burrowed itself in my head, my subconscious. So, to where every now and then, while I'm in the middle of sleeping, I'll dream that a mouse is on the bed with me and in a panic. And last night, my little dream mouse showed back up. I mean, I remember one really extreme version of this dream. It was to where it wasn't just one mouse, it was quite a few just coming after me. That one was an absolute nightmare. But last night's version of it, last night's variation, only included one. I tried to punch the little sucker out. Because there's that fine line between when I wake up and I'm reacting to it and actually am having it, that's kind of foggy for me. I've got a history of sleepwalking, so sometimes that world is an utter blur as to whether I'm awake or not. All I know is, by the time I was fully awake last night, the lights were on, and my fist was on the bed. And my dog was looking at me like I had absolutely lost my mind. Then again, she looks at me that way half the time anyway, so natural. Here's hoping for a decent night's sleep, regardless, because tomorrow I've got an interview to conduct. Really excited about it. Kind of bummed that I have to miss D&D in order to do that, but I do have an awesome group of friends that totally understand when I have to do this stuff. My little asterisk that I always put when I signed up for these things was, guys, I got content to make, so every now and then I may have to step out. And they at the very beginning went, no, fine, we understand, do your stuff. So, I got a great set of friends. But yeah, all of those interview requests that I sent out, they're coming back. All of them are coming back as yeses. Woo! Meaning I'm really going to have to stagger the releases of What's Your Passion, because I'm going to have a lot of these puppies to give you guys. Anyway, this is stretching out what was supposed to just be a regular good night. So, good night, everybody. Hope you sleep well.